Hello, everybody. It's Freestyle Friday. We're going to freestyle just a little bit. I'm not a rapper, so don't get excited. It's not that type of freestyle. Let's see if I can fix this lighting. I don't like it. Let's see. There we go. Got it. Hello. Freestyle Friday. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to freestyle a little bit. See if I can drop a few bars. I'm really joking. I'm not going to rap. What's going on? Hello, everybody. Drop me a hello. Hey, what's going on, Crystal? Oh, I need to go check your goals for the week, Crystal. See what you're doing. See what you're doing this week. What's going on? Hey, Gigi. When you coming back to see us at the gym? Come see us, Gigi. We miss you. We want to lift some heavy weights with you. I know you got that belt. What's going on, Shayna? Give me some hellos, people, as you come in. Why don't you guys like and share the video for me, too, so we can get a few friends on for the party today. How about that? Let's do that. Hey, what's going on, John? That's right. We about to dominate real quick. I got a little freestyle for y'all today. I'm going to try to do Freestyle Fridays if it works out with my schedule. If I'm traveling, I might not be able to do Freestyle Fridays, but here it goes. Yeah, let's get a couple people to share the video so we can get some folks on to play with us today. Do a lunchtime freestyle. There we go. Okay, well, while everybody else is deciding to jump in, what is it? Gigi said? Oh, no, not the good shoulder, Gigi. Okay, we need to get your shoulder in rehab real quick so you can come and play with us for a little bit. You can at least come to spin class, Gigi. That doesn't require you to use your shoulder. So come see us. We miss you at the gym. So today is something new that I'm going to try out for a little while called Freestyle Fridays. Where I basically come on a Facebook Live video. I may even try out Instagram. Who knows? I'm just going to dive in there. But I want to, just freestyle on a topic that I am feeling heavy about in that particular week. This week, it happens to be about our thought life. So this week's topic is dominate your thought life. So I have, I've had a lot of, there's the bright screen I was looking for. Got it. All right. So this week has been a roller coaster, to say the least, as it relates to me and just a couple of close friends and even some family members. And I've dialed it down to one specific thing. And for me, it's my thought life. And so yesterday, I stayed at home. I did not go to the office yesterday. I worked from home. And I actually had the intention to go into the office yesterday. I got dressed, all that good stuff. And thankfully, Lemoyne took the girls to school yesterday. And I'm sitting in my driveway, and I immediately just felt like super overwhelmed. Like I felt like I had a lot of stuff to do. My thoughts were jumbled. I couldn't necessarily just process everything that I wanted to do for the day. And I'm sitting there pondering like, man, if I go to the office like this, I really don't think that I'm going to be productive today. And it's funny because I had what happened? I had a conversation with a friend yesterday morning while I'm sitting in the car in the driveway. And she says, Crystal, you need a day off. And I was like, yeah, I know I probably do, but I'm jumbling like, okay, I need to go to the office though. I got, clients I need to call back. There's some emails and things of that nature that I need to send. And she said, if you go, you will not be productive because you are just not in the right. When I tell you yesterday was absolutely phenomenal for me. Another conversation that I happened to have had yesterday was the fact that a lot of people take off work. We might fake sick, and I'm not gonna lie, I fake sick a lot before I own my own business. We may actually be sick, like sick in our bodies where we, have a cold or, flu or something like that, and we can't go to work. But a lot of times, to be honest with you guys, when we are, I don't want to say sick in our mind, but when our thought processes aren't clear, and when we aren't, thinking clearly, just for a day or a couple of hours or even for a couple of days, it can be quite taxing on our bodies. Like it can affect us, emotionally, physically. We can actually hurt in our bodies. We might be having headaches. We may even be having some physical aches in our body. And it's because we haven't taken the time to step back and then be able to think clearly and have a good mental process. And so for me yesterday, I took a mental day. Like nothing was hurting, well, except for the fact that we've been trying some crazy new workouts at the gym. And, I got a couple of little, sore parts right now. But really and truly, I took a day because I needed to do some stuff, but I could not think clearly on any of those things because I had allowed my list to get so long and I had allowed my thought processes to get so jumbled that I couldn't even move forward. Like I literally could not drive out of my driveway yesterday. And so having a mental day is just as important as having Teresa's making the whole office watch this. Okay, hey, Diane. Having a mental day is just as important as having a sick day, having a vacation day, or, just a regular off day. Like some of the wealthiest people in the world literally take time out of every day to think. And so a lot of us aren't taking full advantage. I know we get, time off from work. We have vacation days, sick days. If you're an entrepreneur, then you do kind of have the flexibility to take a day here or there. But we need to be more mindful of the fact that we actually need mental days. And so today, as we talk about dominate your thought life, I'm going to challenge you guys to think about when is the next time you're going to schedule a mental day. And your supervisor don't necessarily need to know, what you're doing or why, but you need to take some time back and literally think. And Diane, I'm so glad you said that if Sharice would be bold. Sharice is actually the person that told me to take a mental day yesterday. And so when I got out of my car, I came back and she said, you need to write everything down. And I was like, well, there is a lot of stuff that I need to do. So I wrote down everything that was pressing that I needed to get done yesterday. And the reason I was so jumbled, to give you guys a little more detail, I have a speaking engagement in Florida next weekend. And there were a couple of items that I needed to take care of and get in order prior to me going there. And to be honest with you guys, I was handling things that were coming up in order. And I knew this event was like next Friday. And I'm like, oh my God, there's like 3 hot items that I have to order. I'm not even sure if they're going to be back in time. And I like froze. Instead of me, moving forward and actually ordering the items that I needed and getting the stuff that I needed done, I'm just sitting there. And so as I wrote these things down, I started to breathe, like exhale. It was like I hadn't even done them yet, but I literally just wrote them down. And then one by one, I said, okay, let me just chop these off my list. Let me see which ones I can get done immediately. So I said, okay, item number 1, great. I can, order that online. Boom. Amazon took care of that. It was over with. Item number 2. Okay, there's a small design involved for this. So let me see if I can get that done real quick. Boom. I send the order off online. It comes back within an hour. Done. And so items are being chopped off of my list. And I'm like, wow, this is exactly what I needed. Then I took a break. Okay, guys, I took a break. I went and I got me one of my favorite sandwiches, a chicken salad sandwich, and I sat and I ate it. And these things seem real simple, but a lot of times we are struggling through situations and issues in life because we have chosen not to dominate our thought life. We have chosen not to take time away from our daily schedules and just get clarity in our thought processes. And so after I ate that sandwich, believe it or not, this is going to blow you guys away. In the middle of the week, I came back home and I took a nap. I didn't get in the bed. I didn't, get in my PJs or anything like that. But I got on the sofa and I curled up in a nice little knot under a blanket and I took a nap. I'm telling you guys this information because this will change your life if you take time out and just dedicate a day. Or if you can't do a whole day, try to see if you can get a half a day off or whatever you need to do. But take time out to literally take care of your mind. Like it's so important because I'm telling you from personal experience, if you do not, you run the risk of totally falling apart. And dominating your thought life can help you do a few things. And I actually wrote them down so that I wouldn't forget them. But number 1, it will give you a mental reset. When we have jumbled thoughts, when we're fatigued or we're burnt out, then a lot of times we can't necessarily think straight. We can't get things done. We're not productive. And so we need that time to literally like reset. It's almost like I used to play video games a lot. And, once you use up your 3 lives, then you go back, to the beginning of the game. And sometimes we really have burnt out all of our lives, so to speak. And we need to take time back to kind of sit back, recharge, and start over. But we're not looking at the fact that we may be fatigued because of, our mental state. We may be thinking, oh, I've, just been working all week, been working out extra hard, or, the kids have, been extra active this week, or what have you. And that may not necessarily be the case. It could just be that you're just fatigued from not taking time. And so the first thing, again, that dominating your thought life can do is it will give you a mental reset. So I hope you guys are taking a couple of notes. And in that, when you take your mental reset, do like I did, write everything down. Like literally write down all the things that you feel like you need to accomplish before you try to get this reset state of mind going on. Because if you don't have them written down where you don't have to, remember everything, then you'll probably stay in this jumbled up thought process that you're having right now. So write everything down that you're thinking about before you even attempt to sit down and think, or, take a nap, or just, chill out for the rest of the day. But write down everything that you feel like is, overwhelming you at this particular point. Second thing that dominating your thought processes will do is it will increase your productivity. So after I wrote down all of these things, I'm telling you guys, I was like razor sharp. This was even before my nap. Like just writing them down, as simple as it may seem, it made me get more focused, and I was able to zoom in on the things that were of highest priority in order for me to capture those and do those first. So be sure that you take time to write that stuff down, so that once you do, your productivity can go through the roof, but you need to see it. It needs to be in front of you. All of these things that may be, jumbling up your thoughts. It's going to give you clarity, and then it'll take your energy level through the roof. Okay. So the second thing that dominating your thought processes can do for you is it will increase your productivity. Now, the third and final thing that I wrote down, of course, I'm all about balance. And so the third thing that it will do is it will better your work-life balance. And so for me, I was needing to, balance out some things, both, in work, of course, and then in life. And so that mental reset just completely calmed me to the point where I was able to think so clearly that I got all of my work done. Relationships are great. I'm functioning so much better. And then I'm able to look at all of the stuff that I accomplished, and I feel so achieved. Work-life balance is more important than you guys realize. And if any of you guys that are on here are like me and you're super busy in your daily life, it's really, really important that you take some time to, just step back and to reset and to get calm and to think things through, because we will walk through life, just in this robotic type mood, and not necessarily, paying attention to the people that are around us, hence our family and our friends and the people that are, closest to us. But having that work-life balance is just so important. It just makes everything so much better. But those are the 3 things. I want to go back over them real quick. So dominating your thought life will help you to mentally reset. That's number 1. Number 2, it will increase your productivity. And then number 3, it will better your work-life balance. So, of course, I don't want to just leave you guys hanging with just that. I do have what I call my daily domination. Look at Sharice. I see you, Sharice. Sharice, I would invite you in. Oh, I can't because I'm on the computer. You're so lucky. I would have invited you into the live so that you could participate here. I really would like them to get your feedback that you gave me yesterday. We'll have to do that again another day, Sharice. But I do have some daily domination affirmations that I use. And I shared them inside of the community earlier this week, and I realized that I probably should share them on my public platform as well, because I think that they can benefit so many people. But, after we get mental clarity, I do believe that it's important to, feed our thought life, with positive thoughts, with, affirmations, scriptures, whatever you want to use, but just not, I know, Sharice, not today. That's fine. We won't do it today. But I do feel like it's important that we fill our empty tanks with something that is positive. And to be honest with you guys, I have heard so much negative talk all week, that I had to, pull out my own affirmations and like meditate on these things, because it is just so important that we meditate on good things, on positive things, on healthy things, because we can literally walk out of our door and, see something or hear something negative. And it's important that we fill our tanks with something positive as quickly and as often as we possibly can, just to make sure that we're in the best mental state that we can possibly be in on a daily basis. And these are things that help me. You guys may not be feeling them or whatever, but hey, share it with somebody else and maybe they'll need it. I know it works for me. So I wanted to share it with you guys. And as a matter of fact, after this live, I'll put the website in this live feed. And if you guys go to the website and you subscribe there to my website, I'll be sure to send out my daily domination affirmations to you guys, because I do believe that it's very important that everybody has some type of positive energy on a day-to-day basis. So here's my daily domination affirmations. Okay, it says, I am worthy of wealth. I dominate my health. I don't allow negative thoughts or images to enter my mind. I structure my day to win. I desire healthy relationships. I will feed my intellect. I will be results driven. I will conquer every task and challenge. I will not make excuses. My setbacks will motivate me. My enemies will not distract me. I will not allow my time to be wasted. So I hope you guys see that there's nothing negative about my affirmations. They speak positively to my mind, and my spirit. And these types of affirmations like propel me through the day. And so if you don't have positive people around you, or, if you're not reading or listening to something positive on a daily basis, I would strongly suggest that you do so, because it's just, it works, guys. And I don't want you to think that, something's wrong with you because you need to take a mental day. If you need a mental day, you may not want to call it that to your supervisor. They may think you might be going, crazy or something like that. But regardless, I really wouldn't care. I'm just saying, take your time. Take some time. Like I said, if it's not a full day, make it a half a day or something. I'm just saying that, man, yesterday propelled me through the roof. I have Sharice to give thanks to for recommending that I take my day yesterday and just clear my thoughts out and get the things done that I needed to accomplish. And that's really, to me, what dominating your day is really all about. It's really about controlling your thought processes. Because if I can wake up in the morning, at 4 a.m. and she said, how do you get your boss to give you a mental day? Sharice, why don't you give your team a mental day? And Lamont says, I'll be sure to put that on my calendar. Yes, Lamont, you should take a mental day. I mean, I don't know, maybe you should get that approved by by your supervisor, but I think you should take a mental day. I think we really do all need them. Like, it's so important that we take care of our minds, people. And that's what's so funny is I frequent the gym, as you guys know, at least Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturday, and everybody is in there, working on these biceps and triceps and thighs and ankles and calf muscles, whatever it is that they can work on for the day, right? Like, everybody is in there pumping iron, just grinding it out. And yet and still, we fail to work from the inside out. I'm telling you right now, it's a horrible mistake. And it can backfire on you. Believe me, it can. Working on the outside more than working on the inside, it can cause detriment to your mind. I do believe that feeding our brains just as often as we feed our muscles or our stomachs is very, very important. And so taking time to just sit back and, take a day, and I get it. Diane, you was being funny, but I mean, I know, some of you guys may have jobs and you may not be able to, take a day off for whatever reason, but we all do. Like, we have time. Like, at some point in time, we have time to set aside and say, okay, this is my time where I'm just going to do nothing but think. I'm just going to do nothing but relax. And I'm not saying you got to go to the beach. Like, I literally did this at my house. I sat in a recliner. I wrote down everything that I had to write down, and I pulled up my laptop and I took care of those tasks. And then I got on my sofa and I took a nap, and I just, relaxed. And sometimes we just need that time. Like, we need that time to just be in a good headspace, because there's so much going on in our day that it can just get us caught up in a whirlwind. Lemoyne, what are you talking about? Marry him? Oh, are you saying marry your boss, Lemoyne? You too funny. You got me all off track. I done messed up my thoughts. Felicia says, today is my day off, my new schedule. I'm starting to appreciate the 410 schedule. Yes. I used to work 410s when I was working for the government. And so Fridays kind of were my mental days as well. Like, it was just my time to just kind of sit back, relax, and think. And I wasn't doing anything major, but I was taking time out, just for myself. And something else that helps me too, you guys, I don't know if anybody else does this or not, but I'm able to think very clearly when I'm cleaning. And to be honest with you guys, I haven't been able to do that as often as I'd liked prior to now. Unfortunately, the person that we get to help us to clean the home sometimes, she did have a death in the family. But in hindsight, it actually helped me to get some clarity. As I've been cleaning over the last couple of weeks, to be honest with you guys, I get so much clarity just in doing simple things like folding towels, or washing dishes. I'm just able to clear my mind of thoughts. And when I finish, I can just write down everything that I was thinking about, during that session. So I don't know if that works for some of you guys. Something else that may work is walking or running. Like, I can think so clearly when I'm running or walking on the treadmill. Like, those kind of things really do help me with mental clarity. So I want you guys to, take some time out and definitely make it a habit to dominate your thought life. I got some comments over here. I'm gonna try to get to you guys' comments. They're flowing through, and I know this Facebook Live deal is delayed, but I'll try to get to some of your comments. Lemoyne, thank you so much for coming on, and thank you for letting me have Freedom Fridays. You're just super awesome for that. For those of you that don't know, I work with my husband at our State Farm office. And so he's so gracious to allow me to have just about every Friday off. I do take Fridays to, work on my brand and do some things at home that need to be taken care of that we don't necessarily get the chance to do through the week. So, babe, major shout out to you for that. I truly appreciate you for being so supportive of everything that I do. And oh my God, having a supportive spouse will help you dominate your thought life. Okay, that is some good stuff. Thanks, babe, for doing that. Sharice says, clear the clutter. Let's see. I don't know. Pick up what I'm doing right now. Okay, so Diane cannot work. Sharice, Diane cannot hire. I mean, she can't marry her boss. No, she cannot. But I think that you should give your team a half a day at least. I understand it's tax season, but give your team half a day off. How about that? That'd be so great if you could do that, Sharice. It'd be so nice. Hello to everybody else that joined on. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to speak to everybody, but I'm not gonna hold you guys any longer. Unless you have some major comments or questions about how to dominate your thought life, I'd be more than happy to answer some of those. If you got some questions about dominating your thought life, drop them in real quick. I'll stay on for another couple of seconds before I know, some of you guys may be at work and you got lunch and all that kind of stuff. So I definitely don't want to stay on past my welcome. But don't forget, go to my website, dominatewithcrystal.com, and I'll send out those daily domination affirmations that I use that, help me on a daily basis. I'll email those to you guys if you subscribe to the website. Any questions about how to dominate your thought life before I jump off? Because I have a boatload of stuff to do for the rest of the day. I don't want Lemoyne to think I'm here doing absolutely nothing but talking to you guys, especially since he's watching. Questions for dominating your thought life. And you guys read too, man. Reading helps so much to dominate your thought life. It really does. It will give you so much clarity like you've never seen before. Hey, Rakina. Rakina is dominating the gym this week. That's what she's doing. She is goal crushing all week long. She has only one more day to go to the gym, which I'm assuming is going to be tomorrow since it's Saturday. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. I don't see any questions in the comment section for how to, or questions about dominating your thought life. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Everybody else can watch the replay for the rest of it. Don't forget, go to dominatingwithcrystal.com, subscribe to the mailing list, and I will send out my daily domination affirmations for you guys. So with that being said, this is the end of my first ever Freestyle Friday. I will be trying to do this again next Friday in some capacity. I do have a travel day next Friday, but I'm gonna try to squeeze in Freestyle Friday next week. Never know what the topic is, obviously, because it's gonna be a freestyle. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Like and share the video so that somebody else can figure out how to dominate their thought life for the rest of this week and beyond. Love you guys bunches. Thank you so much for your support and tuning in. All right, I'm out.